Just making sure we're all live and ready to go. So just bear with me. Joe's diner seems to be very quiet. Let me see if I can turn it up. Okay, am I being clear? Clear to hear? Yeah? Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? Yeah, I think that's okay. Alrighty, let's turn up the game a little bit because it is quite quiet at the moment. How's that? We'll give it a shot. Alrighty, well thank you for bearing with me. I always got to do my checks and everything. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Alrighty. Now, we can begin. So welcome to my live stream. I certainly apologize for not being able to do a stream yesterday. I have already pretty much failed at what I've had planned for October this entire year. But as you'll see in the previous video I did, the showcasing the Korean version of The Evil Within, I did explain that because of not being able to stream due to my health and everything, I will still try to at least show 31 different horror games this month. So I'll do my best. So the first was set for the grand finale of Psycho Break. We attained the platinum. Things were glorious. So yeah, either way, we'll be getting into Joe's Diner. Now I know nothing about this game. All I know is the trophies. There is unfortunately no platinum, but there are still trophies to it. Let me just access it this way. Sorry guys. So there's no platinum, but there's 11 trophies. Survive the first day in Joe's Diner. Survive 5, 9, 10, 15, 19, 20, 25, 26, 29, 30. Survive 30 days in Joe's Diner. Well, god damn. Now, like I said, I know nothing about this game. And there wasn't even that much on YouTube. So, I don't know if this is going to be a fantastic horror game or if it's going to be a bit dull. We'll find out together. But hopefully, it'll be something we both can enjoy. And yes, so let's begin Joe's Diner. I surely hope this is not a game that's like, if you make it to like day 19 and then don't survive, however that's necessary, I surely hope you don't start back from day 1. If that's the case, then I don't think I'll have the patience to do it. Then I'll probably do a video from day and do all 30 in. one run.
Somewhere along the old Route 7, in the middle of nowhere, built on the remains of an old Native American cemetery, is Joe's Diner. It is likely you would have never heard of this place in your life, had you not been sent there as a vacation replacement for a month. Clear all the tables and make sure it's quiet during the night shift. That's what the instructions said. But there was a little hitch. Something they forgot to mention. The cemetery underneath Joe's Diner was also the final resting place of two great chieftains. In life, Grimfeather and Laughing Bird hated each other and did their utmost to make each other's life a living hell. Even in death, Laughing Bird cannot resist the temptation to rob his former rival of well-deserved peace, and will use any means at his disposal. Night after night, he does everything he can to make as much clamor as possible and drive Grimfeather crazy, which is the very last thing you want to, and will, experience. Once Grimfeather gets angry, he takes it out on anyone nearby.
Okay. I like the voice actor. The voice actor delivered that dialogue very well. Very captivated by that. Well done. You need to clean all tables by the end of your shift at 6 a.m. To do so, take all the leftovers from the tables and dispose of them in the trash can in the kitchen. Make sure that it's quiet in the diner so nothing disturbs Grimfeather, the old chieftain. Use the left stick to move and the right stick to look. Alright, so that's obviously my noise meter. So it said I needed to clear the tables, right? Press the X button to pick up the leftovers. Okay. Well, that would seem like a leftover, isn't it? Can I only hold one item at a time? Because if so, that would suck. Press the X button to switch devices on and off. What the fuck? I didn't press nothing. Oh my god. Turn off. Turn off. Oh my fucking god. I didn't do it. Oh my god, is it the grill deep fryer? What is making that fucking noise? I didn't do it. Oh my god, it's getting louder. I've just started. It's too noisy, make sure it's quiet. Yeah, no shit, but what the fuck's making the noise? Is there a TV? Jukebox? Bad move. Oh my god, what is that? No, shush. Shush your chops. Open. Did you just fucking shut me in here? What kind of... Boy, what is that a phone? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me out. Shut it. Shush. Shush. I don't know what else is making noise. Is it over here? Is it raining? What the hell is that noise? Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. You gotta make sure it's quiet so he'll come and get you. Yeah, no fucking shit. How do I run? Can I run? Oh my god, guys. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. L2 and R2 is the sprint. Really? No jump scare, nothing? It just gets too noisy and it's game over? Oh, that's kinda... that's kinda disappointing. That kinda takes a massive segment of the horror aspect away from it.
Somewhere along the old Route 7,
Can I not skip
in the
it?
middle of nowhere,
Are you serious?
built on the remains of an old Native American cemetery, is
You
Joe's
can't
Diner.
skip.
It is likely you would have never heard of this
That's
place in your life,
ridiculous.
had you not been sent there as a vacation replacement for a month. Clear all the tables and make sure it's quiet during the night shift. That's what the instructions said. But there was a little hitch. Something they forgot to mention. The cemetery underneath Joe's Diner was also the final resting place of two great chieftains. In life, Grimfeather and Laughing Bird hated each other and did their utmost to make each other's life a living hell. Even in death, Laughing Bird cannot resist the temptation to rob his former rival of well-deserved peace, and will use any means at his disposal. Night after night, he does everything he can to make as much clamor as possible and drive Grimfeather crazy, which is the very last thing you want to, and will, experience. Once Grimfeather gets angry, he takes it out on anyone nearby.
Well, it sounds like he needs to work on his issues. He's literally dead and still can't control his shit. Sounds like a jackass to me. Ah, I've got a torch! Oh, look at that! Circles for torch. Oh, fuck, I forgot to reread it. So there's a bin in the kitchen or something, isn't there? And is that... Press the X button to pick up leftovers. What is this? That's wine. Dishes. Trash. Really? What the fuck is that noise? Oh, it's not that kettle. Does anyone know what that noise is? Like, I was thinking, like, is it a deep fryer? Okay, come on, now that most definitely sounds like a radio. Oh my god. This game does not give good enough instructions to find out what the hell's happening. You have to go make sure it's quiet. No shit, Sherlock. But what the hell is making the noise? Even running makes noise. It's already going to be game over. Thanks, Laughing Bird. Well, that's fine. Not so much of a horror aspect with like no jump scare or anything happening. It'd be good if it gave you like some extra time to figure out what the hell is actually going on. I'll try it one more time, but then also the fact that you can't even skip the opening cinematic, that's ridiculous. That is honestly ridiculous. Because, you know, you
Somewhere
want to
along
just jump
the old
straight
Route
back into
7.
the action.
In the middle of nowhere, built on the remains of an old Native American cemetery,
Yeah.
is Joe's Diner. It is likely you would have never heard of this place in your life, had you not been sent there as a vacation replacement for a month.
Well, it was good first time around. You know,
Clear all the tables and make sure it's
introduction.
quiet during the night shift. That's what the instructions said. But there was a little hitch. Something they forgot to mention.
So, in my...
The cemetery underneath Joe's Diner was also the final resting place of two great chieftains. In life, Grimfeather and Laughing Bird
I'll finish
hated
off
each
when
other
this is finished.
and did their utmost to make each other's life a living hell. Even in death, Laughing Bird could not resist the temptation to rob his former rival of well-deserved peace, and will use any means at his disposal.
Every button and nothing.
Night after night, he does everything he can to make as much clamor as possible and drive Grimfeather crazy, which is the very last thing you want to and will experience.
Once Grimfeather gets angry, he takes it out on anyone nearby.
Alright. I'm only trying this one more time. You need to clean all tables by the end of your shift at 6 a.m. To do so, take all the leftovers from the tables and dispose of them in the trash can in the kitchen. Make sure that it's quiet in the diner so nothing disturbs Grimfeather, the old chieftain. His left stick to move and the right stick to look. Alright, let's try this one more time. Running also makes noise. Open up. Ah, shut up, Laughing Bird. What's making that slurping sound? What's the telephone? Right, has he turned on the TV? It'd be good if it gave you like a tutorial night. Okay, so like water running? Is that what it is? Oh, for fuck's sake, what else did he activate? So is this water running? No, dead. Well, okay. I I certainly apologize. I honestly was hoping to have a much longer stream and even a scarier game. I think the concept they're going for is good. I do enjoy the concept. But you don't really get enough time to really learn what is going on before getting killed. And then when it is too noisy and everything, there's nothing serious when you die. No jump scare, nothing coming charging for you, nothing. Like, it's just game over. So, if I had to rate this in a horror aspect, this would be a low one. For game in enjoyability, fun, 2. I didn't really enjoy the experience. But I do believe if I was able to get some more time and more of a tutorial to learn the mechanics of the game and what system makes what noise, I would easily enjoy this game a hell of a lot more. So, if I got to learn that and became efficient at the game, I would probably class this as like a solid 7 in like enjoyability. So, yeah, it's a little bit disappointing that this turned out to be my first game for the horror plans I had set for this month. So, not off to a great start. So, I may not even attempt or showcase Pineview Drive, which was also on the agenda. Because I got Joe's Diner and Pineview Drive together in a collection, and they seem very similar. And if Pineview Drive is exactly like this, then yeah, I'm going to do other horror games that are actually going to be scary. So I certainly apologize. Turns out Joe's Diner did not have as much bacon and eggs as I was hoping for. I think they've got a good thing going. I think if they were to have a tutorial set to learn how the game properly functions, as well as being able to skip the intro, I think they would probably be the 2 best things they could actually do for this game. A third would clearly be like a checkpoint or save after each night survived. But I do understand that this would be placed as a type of survival game, which is what I was not wanting. So I bet with this type of game, you would get to day 19, die, and have to redo those 19 shifts again. So, yeah, I was really hoping for more, and I'm not usually critical when it comes to games. That's that's just my my opinion and my take from what I got from this. I was looking really forward to it. I've owned this game for a couple of months. Had this all set to be done for October. And yeah, it's just not scary. Like, you can get a little bit anxious, like, because you don't want to make too much noise and get a game over. But the execution and everything just totally fell flat. Well, I'll definitely say the next horror game that I present for this month, and I'm not even going to count this game for my horror for October. So I still gotta find 31 other horror games to showcase, or at least another 30, because the grand finale of Psycho Break was to start off the horror month. Then I was too unwell yesterday to get anything done. And then I've tried getting something done today, which was Joe's Diner. But yeah, it's actually kind of really disappointed me, which is a shame, because I usually don't get that, you know. Usually I enjoy old games. I'm not really critical, but you know, for having everything planned for this month and everything, this was a very, very weak start into kicking off what I had hoped to have had done. So my apologies. I certainly do apologize, and hopefully and most definitely the next horror game I have set to live stream for Horror October will be a lot better and a lot more horror than Joe's Diner. But I will say I'll look up some guides to Joe's Diner and Pineview Drive. See if there's some guides, tips, strategies on how to actually do the game. And then I'll actually try it out, and I'll try to do a full platinum run of both Joe's Diner and Pineview Drive. Now, they don't have platinum trophies, but I will still do a full 100% walkthrough on how to obtain all trophies. So that will conclude this live stream, and I will definitely get some better horror stuff done tomorrow. I may even get something done tonight, but we'll see how things go. But overall, that has been Joe's Diner. Give me all the bacon and eggs you have. I hope you somewhat enjoyed this video. You know, like, yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this video. But even for me personally, this was a letdown in the horror sense. I believe it could be a very fun game. I do truly believe that. But in terms of horror aspect, it falls flat in my opinion. Either way, I won't end this stream with negativity. So, either way, I'm going to do some research and get a couple of things set out, so that way I can bring to you horror games that will scare both you and I. So I hope you'll tune in, and I hope you'll enjoy the content as much as I enjoy making it. So until then, guys, have yourselves a lovely night, morning, evening. Stay hydrated, move around, get some exercise. Remember to smile and take care of each other. And if you need to unwind, come and spend some time with me. It would be lovely. Either way, I'm Zachary Doria, Clickerlicker19, and I will see you in my next one. Until then, stay safe. See you later, everyone. Oyasumi nasai. Good night. Oh.